Hello viewers, welcome you all from HLTF Tech channel, and today I'm going to tell you about the recommendation element of the business rules. It is a very common and attractive feature for all the developers that whenever they are designing any forms and while entering the values or records or attributes to any entity, based on some particular value for the next field, your system gives you a recommendation or a suggestion based on that field. That helps the user or the administrator or the end user of the system in selecting the values based on that conditions. For example, here I have a biodata form in which the employer name and date of birth is this, and experience is 2 years, greater than less than 2 years. Now, in my previous video, I showed you that how based on this condition you can set the value of another field. For example, the experience is 2 years. The suggestion will be the category field will automatically be populated as junior. If you change it, it will be intermediate, and same for if you have a bigger experience that is greater than 10 years, the category field will turn into professional. This was the part of my previous video. Now I want that whenever I select this condition, a new tab that is appointment as give you a suggestion that is hire employee with a message, and whenever you apply on that, the field will be selected automatically. Okay, now let me show you from a new employee that I have condition. uh, Clarif is my employee, and if I select his date of birth as this is his date of birth, and now I want that whenever the experience is 2 years or less than 2 years, a suggestion or a recommendation with this indication appears, that when I click on it, it shows me that you can hire employee as a developer since his experience is less than 2 years. So on applying that, ultimately the field will be selected as developer. Okay, so this is a very useful feature of Microsoft Dynamics while designing your forms, and you can easily apply it to your forms. Let me show you how you can apply them. Here I'm going into settings, customizations. Save that value. Okay, now settings, customizations, and customize the system. In customizing the system, here if I go into entities, and entities, here is my biodata form. In biodata form, I have gone into the business rule and have created a new business rule. Okay, for better understanding, I'm going to delete that rule. I'm going to add a new rule. For your better understanding, I will take your next 3 to 4 minutes maximum, so that you may have a better understanding of how you can add a recommendation message. So I will say, I will name it as recommendation, and what I the rule is that whenever the experience equals 2 years, or let me change that value, the experience is greater than 5 years, apply. What I am going to do, I'm going to add a recommendation here. If that value is true, the new recommendation will be, I will rename it for my understanding, recommendation as team leader, as manager. Okay, now the recommendation is that the recommendation will be applicable for appointment as, recommendation as system suggestion. It will be its title, and the suggestion message you will type it here. This is a message that I have just typed here. I will apply it. After applying it in details, I will add an action that whenever you accept that action, that recommendation, what value will be changed. The appointment as value will be set to manager. Okay, I will apply it. So after that I will validate it. The validation is successful, so I will save it, and after saving I can activate it. You can activate this rule from here as well, and you can also activate it by selecting it here and activate it. Okay, now since I have made a new business rule, I will go into custom module and my biodata form. I will click on new. So right now you can see that there is no appointment as recommendation title here. The employee name will be Saftif. His date of birth, let's say, is, I will select the random date of birth. The experience. Okay, now whenever I will select 2 years, there will be no appointment as recommendation here. But as soon as I will select 5 years, a title will appear here, and on clicking that, it is giving you the same message that you created at the time of your creation of business rule, that you may appoint the employer as manager as he fulfills criteria of greater than 5 years experience. And on applying that message, the value of appointment as field will automatically be saved to manager. Okay, so in this way you can add various recommendations, and the recommendation will remain here as a suggestion. So while designing your forms based on some particular criteria, you can you can leave the recommendations for your better understanding of the end users. So I thank you all users for watching this video, and who are my new visitors, please subscribe my channel and enjoy watching more videos. I thank you all.